Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to another Western Valley Conference matchup between Ridgeview Raptors and the River Valley Wolverines. Our starters tonight for the Ridgeview Raptors are Shay Duttler, Madison Stowater, Rowan Jensen, Katie Pickinky, and Emma Voss. Your starting lineup for your River Valley Wolverines are McKaylee Edwards, Maya Dossel, Maddie Thomas, Addison Getch, and Teresa Todd. As we begin tip-off, Wolverines win the tip as Maya Dossel brings it up the floor. Wolverines work it around as Ridgeview plays a 2-3 zone. Dossel drives baseline, is up and no good. Stowater pushes it up. Looks to set up the offense. Wolverines also in a 2-3 zone. Raptors look corner as Jensen drives baseline. Raptors waiting patiently for their open opportunity. Stowater looks for three, is up and good. Ridgeview brings out a press to start the game. As Maddie Thomas dribbles through everybody. Maddie Thomas throws the ball over the top, turned over and stolen by Voss. Stowater kicks to Duttler in the corner for another three. It's up and good. Raptors start off the night hot with 2 3-pointers. Dossel drives sideline. Steps on the half-court line. It'll be over and back. Ridgeview ball. Stowater brings it up. Raptors look baseline. Another open three for the Raptors is up and no good, but rebound Duttler. Kicked out to Jensen. And she gets caught walking as Wolverines will take ball. Wolverines taking their time breaking the press. Thomas swings it to Dossel. She gives it back to Thomas. Ball is tipped. Tipped by Jensen, and it goes out of bounds and will stay with River Valley. Wolverines get it in. Stolen by Stowater. As she goes up for the layup, is up and good. It's an 8-0 lead for the Raptors as they keep the pressure on. Find Todd in the middle of the court. Is stolen by Voss. Breakaway transition layup is up, and another 2-pointer is good. Wolverines take a timeout. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
The Backdraft Bar and Grill on Main Street in Holstein is the perfect dining establishment. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they have a menu that has something for everyone. Maybe it's a burger with cheese and bacon, or a tasty chicken sandwich, or maybe a hot dog with some delicious sauerkraut, or try the fried pickles or crab cheddar jalapeno bites on the side. And who can forget their phenomenal selection of original handmade specialty pizzas? The Backdraft Bar and Grill has it all. Extinguish your hunger at the Backdraft on Main in Holstein.
And we are back. Wolverines exit the timeout. Thomas looks to inbound, finds Edwards. Dribbles up the far side of the court and finds Thomas back in the middle. Wolverines are stagnant along the sidelines. So Edwards steps on the far sidelines. Gives the ball right back to Ridgeview. Raptors working the zone. Finds Jensen open in the corner for three. Is up and good. Jensen is 2 for 2 from the three-point line tonight. Raptors are just picking apart this Wolverine 2-3 zone. Thomas drives. Up and fouled by Voss. Should head to the line to shoot two. Thomas's first attempt at the free throw line tonight. First one was up and just a bit long. Thomas's second free throw is just short. Can't find the medium. Stillwater brings it up, looks to push. Thomas tips it. She finds Voss, who drives paint. They find Voss at the high post, and picking at the baseline for two is no good, but rebound Thomas. She looks to push it up. She decides to slow it down and set up some offense. Wolverines work it around as Thomas picks up her dribble and finds Edwards at the high post. Thomas is open for three, is up and just long. Rebound Jensen. Stillwater looks to push it up. Finds Voss on the side. Voss drives. Finds Pikinky on the block. Up and fouled. She'll be heading the line to shoot two. This will be Pikinky's first attempts at the line tonight. First attempt is just a little off the mark. Second attempt is up and just short. Rebound, ball's on the floor. The jump ball between Dossel and Jensen. I believe there should be I don't believe River Valley should have had that ball. They won the tip. I think the refs sort this out. It'll be Ridgeview ball. Group of Wolverines come in as Teddy Mammon, Dixon, Getch, and Jacobson come in for the Wolverines. Raptors look low and find Jensen on the block as she kicks it back out. They work it around, find Dutler. Stillwater drives and is up and good with the floater. Makes this a 15-0 ball game. Wolverines look to work it around. Risky pass. 2 risky passes in a row. A near foul call was not called. Wolverines will inbound on the far side. Wolverines look low, decide to work the ball around. Bobbled by Thomas. Safely finds Mammon on the side. She drives around. She draws a foul from Dutler. Maybe Dutler's first of the night. Thomas finds Jacobson in the wing. Wolverines find Dixon on the block as she takes a power move and draws the foul. One looks to be on the floor as Addison Schmidt looks to enter the ball game as Katie Pickinky takes a break. Wolverines look to inbound. Ball is turned over and stolen by Schmidt as Voss brings it up the floor. Finds Duttler. A good no call. Get steps in front. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Wolverine ball. Wolverines work it around. Bad pass. Turns over for the Wolverines. Raptors bring it up. Pass a little too strong by Voss. Be Wolverines ball again. Near turnover by the Wolverines. Avoid the 8-second call. Coach Doss will take a timeout. And as he does, we'll take a break and take a look at some of our sponsors.
Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where care team today.
Wolverines bring it up the floor as we come back from the timeout. Stillwater puts her hands in there and deflects the pass as Duttler takes it up, finds Stillwater on the side. Another Raptor makes her way off the bench and finds her way into the game. It'll be Sky Henkel. Schmidt kicks out to Duttler for three. Up and just off the mark as Dixon pulls down the rebound and draws a foul from Jensen. Mammon makes her way up the floor. Wolverine still trying to find the way to beat this press. And we get stopped and she kicks out to Thomas. Wolverines look to set up some offense. Find Dixon in the short corner. Risky pass is stolen by Schmidt. As Stillwater brings it up again. Find Smith at the high post, is up and good for two. Little 7-foot jumper is up and good. Thomas trips over her own feet and knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll be Ridgeview ball coming the other way. Another Raptor makes her way into the game. That'll be Morgan Todd. Raptors find Schmidt at the high post. Work it around and find Henkel out for three. Is up and no good. Ball's on the floor as Stillwater finds it. Ball's on the floor again as Schmidt gets it. Raptors find Todd at the baseline, but she stepped out of bounds and will be heading the other way. Getch, Dossel, Edwards, and Todd make their way into the game for the Wolverines. Maddie Thomas also comes out as Elena Getch makes her way into the game. Wolverines work it around and get across the line. Dossel kicks her way out of the trap. Finds Edwards with his up and no good as time expires. As the first quarter ends, we'll take a break and check out some sponsors.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start the second quarter of tonight's varsity girls action. Ridgeview holds River Valley scoreless through the first quarter as they hold a lead of 17-0. Wolverines find Dossel in the baseline. Work it around. This pressure is just swarming from the Ridgeview. Dossel's three is up, off the glass, and no good. Rebound Jensen kicks it out to Raptors find Henkel in the short corner for two, is up and no good. Tipped out of bounds will be Wolverine ball. Raptors stay with their pressure as they continue to full court trap the Wolverines. Something Coach Bodie has incorporated into the girls' system for many years. They found a successful trap, but Wolverines break it. Ball is stolen by Jensen as Duttler finds her way up the court. Nobody picks up Duttler as they find Voss at the high post. She drives in for two, and the layup is no good, but rebound Jacobson. Wolverines looking around. They just get across the stripe in the nick of time. Dossel loses it. It'll be a travel and head the other way. Raptor ball. Raptors work it around. Duttler thinks three and pump fakes. Voss also pump fakes and draws a foul from Edwards. The Edwards first of the night. Raptors work around and find Duttler open in the corner. Her three is up and good. Raptors are shooting pretty well from the three-point line tonight. Above average, as most would say. Dossel draws the foul from Pickinky on the near side sideline. Wolverines will take it out on the side. Edwards looks to start the offense. Reach in by Duttler. Keeps it with River Valley. Wolverines look to work it around. Not a whole lot of offense can be created with the defense that Ridgeview is presenting. Dossel drives baseline. Little floater is up and just rims out. Rebound Smith kicks it to Duttler as she brings it up the floor. They find Stillwater at the top of the key. Gives it right back to Stillwater. Her three is up and good. Raptors are lights out from the three-point line tonight. Ball is on the floor. And Pikinky was stepping on the sideline as that ball was loose. So it'll stay with River Valley. Edwards brings it up and finds Thomas on the wing. Pass goes in to Getch, is tipped out just through her hands and is out of bounds. It'll be Ridgeview Raptor ball. Stillwater brings it up and gets the call from Coach Bodie. Raptors find Schmidt at the high post. She kicks out to Dutler, thinks three, drives baseline but travels in the process. It'll be Wolverine ball heading the other way. Ball's turned over by the Wolverines. It'll be Raptor ball under their own basket. Dutler looks to inbound. Get into Schmidt. Raptors swing it around. As another Raptor makes her way off the bench. 3-point. Stillwater is up and good. It's also turned over and stolen by Stillwater again. And gets herself a quick five points. This Raptor makes her way off the bench, but it's not in our program. Voss's layup is up and good. Count the basket. Strong post present by Voss is a help for that Ridgeview offense. 4 Wolverines come in. That'll be Mammon, Jacobson, Dixon, and Getch. As Thomas, Todd, Getch, and Doss will take a seat. Voss's free throw is up and just rattles out, but stolen away by Stillwater as she finds Dutler on the block. Her layup is good. Wolverines cannot find an answer for this Raptor pressure. Ball is saved by Getch as Edwards looks to drive. Her layup is up and no good, but rebound Jacobson. Kicked out. Getch three is up and no good. Ball's on the floor, and Voss comes up with it. Stillwater makes her way up as Raptors look to push. Stillwater finds Schmidt on the block. Her layup is off the mark, but rebounded by her, and second chance is up and good. Makes this a 34-0 ball game as Wolverines are just struggling to find offense. Edwards is trapped at half court. Ball is stolen and kicked out to Stillwater. Wide open transition layup is up and good. Wolverines look to work it around. Getch finds Wolverines break it as Mammon brings it up. Her layup is up and off the mark. Rebound Mammon. Second chance is up and no good. We have a jump ball between Dixon and Voss. Should stay with the Wolverines. As 5 Raptors find their way into the ball game. It'll be Todd, Pikinky, Jensen, Henkel, and another jersey that we do not have on the roster. Excuse me, that'll be Raptor ball. Raptors look to swing it around, stolen by Mammon. Her transition left-hand layup is up, and she is fouled. Send Mammon to the line for another chance. Mammon looks to get the Wolverines' first points of the night. Mammon's first free throw is up and misses it all. Usually don't see that out of Mammon, known for her shooting ability. Thomas comes up to the scorer's table. She looks to check in for the shooter. Second free throw is up and good. Wolverines get their first basket of the night with 2.5 to play in the first half. Mammon subs out as Thomas comes in. Raptors look to bring it up. Work it around. Hinkle finds Pickinky on the elbow. Her drive is up and good. Wolverines swing it around as the Raptors stay with this press. Travel by Jacobson, gives it right back to the Raptors. Raptors force an entry pass and gets stolen by Thomas. Thomas drives, shoots a little 15-footer from the free throw line, is up and no good. Rebound Todd, kicks to Hinkle as she brings it up. Poked away by Thomas, and that'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Raptors. As another Raptor comes in off the bench. If my bulletin suits me right, that should be Kira Dutler. Foul on the Wolverines will keep it with the Raptors. I think that was on the youngest sketch girl. Raptors find Pickinky on the short corner, gets her own offensive rebound. Ball gets tipped around. Ball is good layup is good by Dutler. Thomas brings it up. Wolverines look to find some offense with 1.5 to play in this first half. Thomas's little 9-foot jumper is up and good. Raptors find Todd on the sidelines. Pickinky's layup is up and no good. Rebound Thomas as she looks to push. Decides to bring it back and not push it anymore. Thomas's pump fake. She drives and gets fouled, and she'll head to the line to shoot. Second pair of free throws tonight. Thomas's first free throw is up and no good. As Schmidt makes her way into the ball game for the Raptors. And Dossel and Jacobson Dossel and Todd find their way into the game for the Wolverines. Thomas' second free throw is up and good. As the Raptors look to work it around. Raptors kick out. Turned over by the Raptors, and it'll be Wolverine ball heading the other way. Wolverines looking around and find Jacobson on the wing. 30 seconds left in this first half as Dossel gets an open three, is up right off the back of the iron. Rebound is tipped out by Todd. He'll stay with the Wolverines. 18.5 seconds of the play in this first half. As Coach Bodie looks to call the plays for the defense. Ball is turned over as Henkel gets the steal. She finds Schmidt on the far side. Poked away by Thomas. So Lucky Fan gets to make the nice pass back into the court. Raptors inbound. 8 to play. Henkel's three is up and no good, misses it all. Be Wolverine ball at the 2.5 to play in this first half. Dawson will inbound. Thomas's half-court heave is up and just off the mark. As we head into halftime of this score being 40-4 in favor of the Raptors. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back with a quick word from our sponsors.
Caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with
Word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast. Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the ladies make their way onto the court coming out of halftime. Raptors are winning this ball game 40-4 over River Valley. Wolverines start with Thomas, Edwards, Dossel, Getch, and Todd, their usual starters, as the Raptors also bring out their starting five. Wolverines look to find better luck on this end of the floor. And the Raptors look to keep the foot on the throat, so to speak. Wolverines work it around, looking to set up Maddie Thomas in the corner. Her 15-foot baseline jumper is up and good. Shot that you see a lot out of that Thomas girl. Detler kicks it out. They go across the court to Stillwater. Her three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound Voss. Falls down on her back. It'll be a travel heading the other way. Edwards brings it up for the Wolverines. Wolverines work it around, trying to break this 2-3 zone. As bad pass, tipped out of bounds and fumbled, but poked out by Detler as the ball will stay with the Wolverines. Wolverines work it around as they skip to Edwards. Finds Dossel at the high post. Her pass is just out of the reach of Todd, and it'll be out of bounds and will be heading the other way for the Raptors. Stillwater brings it up for the Raptors. Raptors swing it around. They find Detler open in the corner for three. Three-pointers up and off the mark. Rebound Dossel. And Thomas brings it up. Raptors seem to have cooled off from the three-point line this half. Wolverines passing around that Ridgeview zone. Ball is tipped out. Ball's on the floor. Detler tips it off of Edwards' foot, and it'll be Raptor ball. Detler decides to pass up the open three-pointer as Jensen will can it from the wing. May have spoke too soon. Edwards' pass is stolen by Stillwater as she heads the other way for the left-hand layup. Her shot is up and good. Make it a 45-6 ball game in favor of the Raptors. Jacobson makes her way to the scoreboard for the Wolverines. Edwards' pass is turned over. Detler runs the floor beautifully and gets the layup. Wolverines find Dossel at the elbow. Her shot is up and good. Stillwater tries forcing it down to Pickinky as ball's on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball between Dossel and Pickinky. It'll stay Raptor ball. Raptors work it around, find Voss at the high post. She kicks out to Duttler. They work it around, find Jensen for three, is up and short. Raptors get called for 3 seconds in the lane. The Wolverine ball heading the other way. Thomas brings it up for the Wolverines. Jacobs finds a way to the corner. Pass is tipped around. Have a loose ball on the floor. Todd comes down with it. Getch makes a strong move to the baseline. Is fouled on her layup. She'll head to the line. Excuse me, she won't head to the line. Foul was on the floor. Got another jump ball as the ball was on the floor. I'll stay with the Wolverines. Todd kicks it out to Thomas. Her drive is up and good, but doesn't count because she double dribbled. Stillwater brings it up for the Raptors. Both teams still in the 2-3 zone. Swing it and find Duttler. She drives baseline, kicks out to Stillwater and finds Voss in the paint. She is fouled. Schmidt comes into the ball game for the Raptors, gives Pickinky a break. Find Duttler open in the corner. Her three-pointer is up and just off the mark as Schmidt brings down another rebound. Finds Stillwater for the open layup. Good steal by Voss. Creates a good opportunity for Stillwater for the layup. Thomas brings it up the floor. Jacobson's pass is deflected out of bounds by Duttler. Wolverines look to find some offense here in this third quarter. We're reaching a minute and 15 seconds to play. Thomas's baseline jumper is up and no good. She is fouled. Fouled by Schmidt. Thomas was fouled on the floor, so Wolverines will take it out from underneath their own basket. As we reach 50 seconds to play in this ball game. Thomas's three-pointer is up and just off the mark. But tipped out of bounds. Stay with Wolverine ball. Wolverines look to inbound and find Getch. They work it around. Find Jacobson for three. Decides not to take it. Thomas works around. Finds herself trapped in the corner. She finds Dossel. Nice reverse pivot. Finds herself another basket. Makes it a 49-10 ball game in favor of the Raptors. Stillwater looks to control the defense. Finds Schmidt. She skips across court to Duttler. Her three-pointer is up and just out as we end the third quarter. At the buzzer, we do have a foul on Emma Voss. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want, Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with.
And we are back from this timeout. Getch, Mammon, Dixon, the younger Getch, and Edwards make their way onto the floor for the Wolverines. As Duttler, Stillwater, Schmidt, Voss, and our unknown player that's not on the roster are on the floor for the Raptors. Stillwater drives at the elbow. Three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound, Elena Getch. Raptors seem to extend their 2-3. Stolen by Voss as she heads the other way. Her transition layup is up and good. Lamb brings it up for the Wolverines. She finds Getch. Ball is kicked out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Wolverines. Ball is tipped and stolen by Voss. Stillwater looks to push it up the floor. Another open three-pointer is up and airballed. Not touched by anybody, and it'll be Wolverine ball heading the other way. Raptors look to pressure. Ball is stolen. Stolen by Duttler. And a little give and go from Stillwater to Duttler as Duttler takes the easy layup. Raptors are looking to put pressure. Edwards' pass is stolen by Voss. I believe that'll be her fourth of the night. And Stillwater brings it up for the Raptors. Luke Schmidt in the corner. Her cross-court pass to Duttler. Swings up to Stillwater. Her three-pointer is up and no good, but rebounded by Duttler. Duttler's three-pointer is up and good. That'll be Duttler's third tray of the night. Officials take a timeout for subs. Or Raptors take a timeout, excuse me. And as they take that timeout, we'll also take a break for a quick word from our sponsors.
That seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
And we are back as the Wolverines take it the other way. With 5.5 minutes to play in this game, Wolverines look to find a way to pick apart this defense as Edwards finds Getch on the block. Her layup is up and no good, but rebounded by Todd. Jensen finds an open Raptor in the corner as they work it around. They find Jensen on the baseline. She kicks out to Duttler, and they work it around. Three-pointer is up and no good, rebounded by Edwards. As Edwards looks to bring it up the floor for the Wolverines. Younger Getch finds Edwards. Her three-pointer is up and just off the mark, but saved by Getch. Another shot by Edwards is up and just off the mark as we have a loose ball. And we have a jump ball between Duttler and Mammon. They'll stay with the Wolverines. Edwards takes another elbow jumper. She is fouled and she will head to the line for 2. Edwards, first attempts at the line tonight for the Wolverines. First free throw is up and good. Edwards' second attempt. It's up and rattles home. Another Raptor, number 10, makes her way into the game. Just under 4 minutes to play in this ball game as the Raptors look to score. They go cross court. Decide not to shoot it. Get out of this situation. Henkel finds number 10 on the block for the layup. Edwards brings it up the floor for the Wolverines. Mammon's shot is up and blocked. So rebounded by Dixon as the ball's on the floor, and Henkel comes down with it. Duttler looks to bring it up the floor. Henkel's layup is up and off the back of the iron, but rebound Todd. Her layup is up and no good. Ball's on the floor, and Elena Getch comes down with it. Edwards looks to bring it up. Risky pass is tipped and kicked by the Raptors as Thomas, Todd, Jacobson, and Doss will make their way in for the Wolverines. Wolverines get it into Jacobson in the corner. She swings around and finds Thomas open for a deep 2. Up and off the back of the iron. Ball is on the ground, and Henkel comes down the floor with it. Foul by Maddie Thomas. Will keep it with the Raptors. Raptors swing it around. The Wolverines still in their 2-3 zone. Number 14's three-pointer is up and no good, but rebounded by Duttler. I guess Raptors must have called timeout before the ball was thrown out of bounds. So as Coach Bodie takes a minute to talk over with his players, we'll take a break also. See you after a quick word from our sponsors.
Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. You may not be imagining golf right now, but wouldn't you like to be? New member rates for a single membership only $214, and for a new family membership only $321. To get your membership today, mail checks to Quimby Golf Course, P.O. Box 36, or call 229-1381.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. With a minute 42 remaining in this varsity girls ball game, as Ridgeview is winning 58-15 on River Valley Wolverines. Henkel looks to run the offense for the Raptors. Number 14 shot is up and no good. Rebound Megan Todd, but she is called for the over the back, excuse me. Thomas brings it up for the Wolverines. Thomas looks to drive, finds a little 10-foot floater in the lane. It's up and good. Maddie Thomas with a handful of points tonight. Number 10's three-pointer is off the mark as I seem to be falling asleep and can't run on the scoreboard for my computer. It is a 58-17 ball game in favor of the Raptors. Gossel draws the foul from Dutler as we reach 30 seconds to play in this ball game. Wolverines in a stack set. They get it into Thomas. She drives. Up and blocked by number 10. Ball's on the floor and Thomas comes up with it. Jacobson finds the entry feed but stolen by Todd. Smart play by Thomas as she blocks Dutler from getting the ball out of play. 2 seconds left on the clock. Ball is thrown up and is no good. That brings us to the end of our ball game. As they shake it up, we'll bring up some honorable players. Maddie Thomas scored a handful of points for the Wolverines. For the Raptors, Stowater, Dutler, and Emma Voss all contributed a fair amount. Dutler and Stowater did their fair share of damage from the three-point line tonight, shooting a combined 5 of 7 from 3 in the first half. And as they clean the floors and get ready for our boys varsity game, we'll take a break. And we'll see everybody for the start of our boys varsity game.
Drive-In, Correctionville. Stop in before or after the game. Check out our menu, including chicken, hamburgers, tenderloins, pizza burgers and fries, and of course, ice cream of all kinds. Try our new flurry flavors or try your favorite classic. Proud to support the River Valley Wolverines, the Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. We hope you'll visit us soon.
Backdraft Bar and Grill on Main Street in Holstein is the perfect dining establishment. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they have a menu that has something for everyone. Maybe it's a burger with cheese and bacon, or a tasty chicken sandwich, or maybe a hot dog with some delicious sauerkraut, or try the fried pickles or crab cheddar jalapeno bites on the side. And who can forget their phenomenal selection of original handmade specialty pizzas? The Backdraft Bar and Grill has it all. Extinguish your hunger at the Backdraft on Main in Holstein.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we come back for our boys' varsity game. Another Western Valley Conference matchup between the Ridgeview Raptors and your River Valley Wolverines. Wolverine starters tonight will be Caleb Burns, Carter Canuck, Brian Cohn, Landon Johnson, and Trevor Town. Those are names that you will be hearing a lot of tonight, as Wolverines are fairly short-staffed. And your starting lineups for the Raptors: there's Tyler Colpin, Trayson Price, Cade Harriman, Travis Weiss, and Cale Murchew. Raptors come into this game 3-0 after a win last night over East Sac. Wolverines are 0-1 on the season after a loss the other night from Woodbury Central. As head coach for the Wolverines, Maurice Williams, talks to his boys before the jump. Wolverines are coached by Coach Maurice Phillips. Raptors are coached by Coach Alex Warnke and assisted by Austin Hansen and Brian Hopner. Looks to be Trevor Town and Travis Weiss in for the jump ball to start this game. Ball is tipped out, and Caleb Burns for the Wolverines takes possession. He brings it up. The Wolverines get a nice, easy two-point basket to start the game, as Cade Harriman brings it up for the Raptors. Fakes the dribble handoff, takes it baseline, and lays it in for two. Good fake move by Harriman. Caught the Wolverines sleeping there. Burns brings it across the halfway point. Finds Johnson open for three. Risky pass. Burns finds Cone for three. His 3 pointers no good. Rebounded by Trevor Town. He goes up and gets fouled. He'll be heading to the line to shoot two. Trevor Town is a big body at 6'4". Likes to grab his offense and defensive rebounds. His first free throw is up and just short. Second free throw for Town is up and good. Harriman brings it up. Looks to control the defense and kicks it to Colpin. He finds Murchew. He tricks Trevor Town baseline. His little floater is up and falls right off the back of the iron. Burns finds Johnson. He finds Trevor Town on the block. His layup is up and no good. Harriman looks to push. Harriman's layup is up and good. Another tough finish for Harriman, as Coach Williams takes a timeout for the Wolverines. And as they take a break, so will we. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
And we are back after that timeout from the Wolverines. Coach Maurice Williams is talking over his players as Caleb Burns looks to bring it up the floor. Travis Weiss looks to bring a little bit of pressure to Caleb Burns. The Wolverines look to swing it around. Caleb's layup, Burns' layup is up and no good. Rebound Harriman as he looks to push. They find Weiss. He gives off to Price. Is a nice big guys. A block comes from Caleb Burns. They find Price on the block. His floater is up and long. Caleb Burns, at only 5'5", can really get up He looks to swing it around. His pass, Canucks pass is blocked by Murchie as he looks to bring it up. Another tip, another deflection by Burns. He was all over the floor tonight. As Nathan Gatto makes his way in for the Wolverines. He comes in for Carter Canuck. Murchie for the inbound for the Raptors. They find Colpin open for three. His three-pointer is off the mark, but rebound Weiss. Ball's up, and we have a jump ball tied up between Cone and Price. Excuse me, we have a foul on the floor on Brian Cone. That'll be his first of the night. Wolverine fans are not liking that call. Murchie into inbound for the Raptors. They find Cade Harriman on the cut and the easy layup. Makes it an 8-3 ball game in favor of the Raptors. Caleb Burns draws a foul from Weiss. Weiss gets called for the body as Carter Canuck finds his way into the ball game for Landon Johnson. Carter Canuck to inbound for the Wolverines. As Caleb Burns surveys the floor and mans the offense. Skipped across to Cone. Stolen by Weiss. He makes his fast break attempt and makes it. Another fast break layup for the Raptors. Another timeout taken by Coach Maurice Williams. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Of most humans is a desire to make a difference and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
And we return from our paid broadcast, excuse me, I'm having trouble talking tonight. Our paid sponsors. As the Raptors make their way onto the floor. Seems to be that both teams have stayed with their personnel. Burns finds Cone for the three is no good, but rebounded by Trevor Town. His layup is up and no good, highly contested, as Harriman brings it up the floor for the Raptors. Harriman finds Colpin open in the corner. His three-pointer is up and short. As Weiss almost gets his hand in there. Burns brings it up. Cone's pass is deflected out of bounds by Murchie. They'll stay with the Wolverines. Burns drives. His 10-foot jumper is up and no good as Price brings it up. Finds the outlet pass to Murchie. His layup is up and no good, a little strong as Burns brings it up the floor the other way. Burns finishes. And a tough finish for Burns. Took a 3-on-1 as Weiss runs the floor and cherry picks for a basket. Makes it a 10-5 ball game. Landon Johnson open for three, decides not to take it. Burns finds him. Johnson in the corner. Up and good. Just inside that three-point line. There's a long two for Landon Johnson. Raptors bring it up. They find Murchie three-point line. They swing it around. Find Harriman on the three-point line. His three-pointer is up and just short. Rebound Johnson. He finds Burns as Burns brings it up the floor. They find Carter Canuck, takes an open three. His is just short. Loose ball, and Trayson Price comes up with it. He looks to run the floor. Raptors seem to slow it down. Colpin swings it around. They find Weiss open in the corner. His three-pointer is up and short. Good box out from Carter Canuck. Gets the rebound, but it's stepped out of bounds. Nathan Gatto makes his way into the game for the Wolverines. So does Caden Clausen. Kyler Wunschel. And Gabe Chance come in for the Raptors. Harriman and Price stay in for the Raptors. Price's little 15-foot baseline jump shot is up and good. Burns looks to drive. Find Landon Johnson open on the wing. Avoids trouble. They find Cone on the three-point line. He swings it around to Burns. Lots of pressure from the Raptors as Burns gets called for the travel and the Raptors will take it the other way. Wunschel to inbound for the Raptors, gives it to Harriman. Raptors swing it around. Chance's 15-foot shot is up and good. Raptor student Kale Weiss let me know that Ridgeview is shoots very high percentage from the mid-range as Harriman brings it up the floor and Kale Burns fouls intentionally to stop the transition bucket. Coach Williams talks with Caleb Burns, and Trevor Town makes his way into the ball game for Nathan Gatto. Price stuck at the elbow, kicks it out. Wunschel for three is up and no good, rattles out, but rebound Price. They find Clausen on the low block. They find Wunschel drives, kicks to Clausen, they decide to work it around. Wunschel's three-pointer is up and no good once again. Wolverines not happy with that no call as Kate Harriman brings it up the far sideline. He finds Chance at the top. Price is open for three. His three-pointer is up and good. That make it a 19-7 ball game in favor of the Raptors. Another timeout taken by Coach Williams. A 1-minute timeout, and as they sit down for a while, so should you, and check out some of these sponsors.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are training options with care.
We are back to the broadcast and into the action as both teams come out of their timeout huddles. Raptors still in. There's Town finds Johnson open for the three-pointer in the corner and is up and no good. As Wunschel drives, his layup is no good, but he is fouled. He'll be heading to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Landon Johnson. His first of the night. Winchell's first free throw is up and good. Wolverines looking to stay out of foul trouble tonight with a short bench. Winchell's second free throw is up and good, 2 for 2. Wolverines break the pressure as they swing it around. Caleb Burns with the pass fake, takes the open three-pointer, is up and just short. Rebound Winchell as he brings it up the floor. They find Weiss and they work it around. Three-pointer by Clausen is up and no good as Canuck gets the rebound. With 1 second left. Throws the ball away, but we are going to go into a break. That's the end of the first quarter. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word for some of our sponsors.
That seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com.
We start the second quarter of tonight's Western Valley Conference matchup. Ridgeview Raptors are up 21-7 on River Valley Wolverines. Harriman looks to attack. He kicks back out to Winchell. His three-pointer is off the mark again as another rebound comes down for Trevor Town. Burns looks to bring it up the floor. Landon Johnson finds Trevor Town at the free throw line for a jumper. He is up and fouled. He'll be shooting two once more. It'll be his second trip to the line tonight. I didn't catch who that foul was on, but it seemed to have just bumped him in the head as he was shooting. Trevor Town's first free throw is up and rattles home. Trevor Town, a fairly consistent free throw shooter. He puts up his second attempt. Is up and good, nothing but net. Got a pretty good shooting touch for being a 6'4" big man. Raptors swing it around. They find Harriman on the three-point line as he drives. This is off to Clausen, and his layup is up and good. Good dish by Harriman. Risky pass by Burns as they find Trevor Town at the free throw line again. His jump shot is up and no good. As the Raptors, as there's a loose ball. It'll be Wolverines' ball as the Raptors knock it out of bounds. Wolverines working around, have Johnson in the corner. He skips it. Pass is intercepted by Clausen. They find Harriman. Another good pass by Harriman as Clausen can't get it to fall. And Burns brings it up the floor. They find Trevor Town at the elbow. Landon Johnson. Risky pass by Brian Cohn is almost stolen by Winchell. Landon Johnson skips it. They find Trevor Town. Caleb Burns all alone in the corner. Carter Canuck cuts in. Finds Brian Cohn on the wing for a wide open three. Is up off the back of the iron, but Carter Canuck rebounds. His little jumper is up off the back of the iron as well, as Harriman brings it the other way. Winchell drives, kicks a chance. His jump shot is no good, but he is fouled. He'll be heading to the line for two. He is fouled by Carter Canuck, number 13, former Full and Digital Employee of the Month. Chance's first free throw is up and good, as Nathan Gatto comes in for the Wolverines and gives Landon Johnson a breather. Chance's second free throw on the way is up and off the back of the iron, but rebound Clausen. He finds Weiss in the corner, and they work it around. They find Harriman at the top of the key for three. Just short, rattles around. Tipped out by Trevor Town, rebounded by Caleb Burns. Caleb Burns finds Trevor Town as Brian Cohn takes a deep three and it's just off the mark. As Harriman comes in full speed, decides to slow it down. Pass tipped by Caleb Burns. It stays alive as they find Chance in the corner for three, and his three-pointer is up and good. Must have found some of that rhythm from the free throw line as that one finds the bottom of the net. Trevor Town finds Gatto in the corner for three, but his three-pointer is just off the mark as Colpin brings it up for the Raptors. His layup is no good, but Colpin is called for the travel. The Wolverine ball heading the other way. Caleb Burns drives to the Wolverines. Carter Canuck takes a wide open three-pointer, and it just rattles out. Finds every part of the rim but the bottom of it, as Harriman brings it up the floor. He skips it across and finds Murcher on the wing. His three-pointer is up and good. Brings the score to 30-9 with 4 minutes to play. Brian Cohn takes a deep three for the Wolverines, and his will fall. NBA range three for Brian Cohn. Rare sight seeing that man without a headband on tonight to go along with his mullet. As Cade Harriman drives down, gets a tough left-hand finish for two. Caleb Burns to bring it up. Finds Trevor Town. Caleb Burns kicks it around. Good find by Carter Canuck. As a smart play from Harriman as he throws it off Trevor Town's feet out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball heading the other way. Nathan Gatto comes off the floor and Landon Johnson comes back in for the Wolverines. As Murchie brings it up for the Raptors. Switch it up a little bit. They find Murchie, a little give and go as his three-pointer is up and airballed. Tipped out by Johnson. It'll stay Raptors ball. Murchie inbounds and finds Colpin. Colpin's shot is up and blocked by Carter Canuck. Tipped around, but gets his own rebound and gets the two-pointer to fall. Burns brings it up for the Wolverine once again. Trevor Town drives is fouled on his way to the basket. He'll be on the floor. As that would be a foul on Price. As Winchell makes his way into the game for the Raptors and gives Weiss a blow. Cone into inbound for the Wolverines. And Caleb Burns must have a bloody nose as he makes his way to the locker room to get that cleaned up. And that brings Keegan Volkert into the game for the Wolverines. Canuck finds Brian Cone open for a corner three, and it just rattles out again. Price's layup. Tough finish is up and no good as Canuck brings it up for the floor for the Wolverines. Risky pass by Canuck is turned over as Cade Harriman brings it the other way for the easy transition layup. Make a 36-12 ball game with just over 2 minutes to play in this first half. Land Johnson brings it up. He works it around. Risky pass again. They find Carter Canuck finds Keegan Volkert on the block. His pass is stolen by Harriman as he goes behind the back and works his way up the floor. Tough finish is up and no good, but tipped out of bounds, which looked to be off of Prince's hands, but it'll stay with the Raptors. I think the call is now overturned, as it looked to be, as Carter Canuck brings it up to the floor for the Wolverines. His pass is kicked out by Cade Harriman, and will stay with the Wolverines. Johnson to inbound for the Wolverines. His pass is just over the head. Is tipped out by the Raptors. Luckily, that stays with the Wolverines. Minute 48 to play in this first half. As Carter Canuck finds Keegan Volkert. And they find Brian Cone on the wing for another three. Just short. As it looked to be, Prince got away with the travel there. He finds Winchell in the corner for three and rattles it home. Winchell coming off the bench feeling hot. Carter Canuck drives. They find Cone Cone finds Town. Johnson's three-pointer is off the mark, just short, as Winchell brings it up the floor again. As a out of bounds is called on Cone for the Wolverines. The Raptor ball heading the other way. Brings it to a 39-12 ball game with just over a minute to play. Active defense by Canuck as they find Prince at the high post. And they work around and find Harriman. He kicks out to Winchell. Harriman thinks three, drives baseline. His floater is up and no good. Rebound Volkert. Canuck brings it up the floor for the Wolverines. His pass goes through Cone's hands and it'll be a turnover heading the other way. Burns makes his way back in from the locker room with a little bit of tape on his knee. So if I had to guess, I bet he had a scuffed up knee and had to get the blood taken care of. Burns makes his way in for Brian Cone. So Wolverines make their way onto the defense. We got a jump ball between Landon Johnson and Price. Possession arrow being in favor of the Wolverines. It'll be their ball heading the other way. Burns brings it across the stripe for the Wolverines. Burns' pass is tipped out of bounds as time expires. But that brings the end of the first half, with the score being 39-12 in favor of the Raptors. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. You may not be imagining golf right now, but wouldn't you like to be? New member rates for a single membership only $214, and for a new family membership only $321. To get your membership today, mail checks to Quimby Golf Course, P.O. Box 36, or call 229-1381.
Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. Stop in before or after the game. Check out our menu, including chicken, hamburgers, tenderloins, pizza burgers and fries, and of course, ice cream of all kinds. Try our new flurry flavors or try your favorite classic. Proud to support the River Valley Wolverines, the Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. We hope you'll visit us soon.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after our halftime break. Starters for the Wolverines stay the same as they enter the floor. It looks to be the same for the Raptors as well. Excuse my co-worker Seth Albers as he cheers for both teams. Excellent cameraman, if I do say so myself. Raptors work it around as Murchie looks to drive. His shot is up and no good. Rebound Johnson. He kicks to Burns. He works it up the floor. Ball is tipped. Landon Johnson comes up with it. He finds Cone at the top of the key. Cone called for the travel. Be heading the other way. Copeland inbound. He gives it to Harriman. Harriman looks to attack. Takes Burns off the dribble. His layup is up and no good. Ball's on the floor. Trevor Town comes up with the rebound. Carter connects, risky pass. Burns finds Canuck open in the corner. His three-pointer is up and good. Finds the bottom of the net. Raptors look to push. Trayson Price reverse layup. Put a little English on that one. That one finds its way to the bottom of the net. Burns takes the deep three. Just long. As ball's tipped out. And be tipped out by Caleb Burns. It'll be Ridgeview Raptor ball. Harriman brings it up for the Raptors, taking his time. As he takes the ice, takes the pick and roll. Harriman's layup is up and good. Good pick and roll by Price and Harriman. ISOing out that half of the floor. Trevor Town, strong move to the basket. Good move. Can't get it to fall. Harriman, strong take to the basket is up and good as he gets the and one bucket to fall. I believe this is Harriman's first attempt at the line tonight. His first free throw is up and good. Old-fashioned three-point play for Harriman. Canuck brings it up for the Wolverines. Picks up his dribble, finds Trevor Thomas. Caleb Burns gets it. Rejects the screen. He finds Landon Johnson on the wing for three, is up and just short. Price looks to push it. He goes coast to coast and gets the layup to fall. Taking advantage and not getting picked up. Makes it a 48-15 ball game in favor of the Raptors as the Wolverines take a timeout. And they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And we are back after a few advertisements. The starters for the Wolverines stay on the floor, as so do the Raptors. Canuck to bring it up for the floor for the Wolverines. Johnson finds Schreck on the cut. Good find by Johnson, as Trevor Town cannot get the bucket to fall as it slips out of his hands. Landon Johnson fitting that ball in a tight window, just like his brother would. As Harriman brings it up for the Raptors. Another ISO pick and roll for the... As Harriman takes advantage of the mismatch, but can't get it to fall. His three-pointer is up and no good. Another rebound for Trevor Town. Caleb Burns looks to push. It slows it down. He finds Brian Cohn on the wing for a three. Is up and just short. Rebound Weiss. Raptors look to push. Two Raptors go after the ball, and it goes right off of Colpin's face. It'll be Wolverine ball heading the other way as the Raptors set up a press. Excuse me, they take off the press. Landon Johnson takes another three-pointer. Is up and rattles around. Can't find it. This chance brings it up the floor. He kicks, finds Weiss in the corner. He says no. They pass it all around. As Wunschel gets it off his foot. Caleb Burns takes it in, and it is good. Lots of contact there. The tough finish from Caleb Burns. Raptors work it around. Chance's layup is up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up strong, is fouled. He'll be heading to the line to shoot two. Chance's first free throw is up and good. Rattles it home. Chance's second free throw is just short. Trevor Town comes down with another rebound. Wolverines work it around as Canuck picks up his dribble. Finds Johnson open in the corner. His three-pointer is just off the mark again. Landon Johnson's found every part of the rim but the bottom so far in the second half. Wunschel gets Burns the bite for the pump fake. Can't find the rim. Can't find the bottom. Burns brings it the other way. Caleb Burns gets called for the offensive foul with the push-off. A very controversial call there. Raptors take it the other way. Wants to bring it up for the Raptors. Raptors work it around. Raptors take advantage of the mismatch down low with Clausen and Canuck, and Clausen gets another one to fall. Caleb Burns brings it up slow for the Wolverines. Carter Canuck thinks deep three. Finds Nathan Gatto on the side. Caleb Burns is called for the double dribble. Doesn't appear to be one. Coach Williams is arguing his case. Harriman man in the offense for the Raptors. As Wunschel and Price. Ooh. Tough finish by Price. His fadeaway jumper falls over Trevor Town. Caleb Burns pump fakes the three. Decides to take it. His three-pointer is up and good from the wing. As Wunschel brings it up again for the Raptors. He drives, jump stops, and finishes. Makes it a 55-20 ball game. Caleb Burns, snatch back three, is up and just short. But he gets the steal, reads the defense. Couple fancy moves. No fancy moves is not the play as it can't get it to fall. Caleb Burns is called in for the reach. That'll be Caleb Burns' third foul as we approach a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. As Keegan Volkert comes in for the Wolverines and Trevor Town takes a break. Winchell to bring it up for the Raptors. Winchell goes up for two. Hook shot on the far side. Draws a foul on Landon Johnson. Winchell will go to the line and shoot two. Winchell's first free throw is up and no good. I believe this is his second trip to the line tonight. First miss. Winchell's second attempt is up and good. Finds the bottom of the net. Brings our score 56-20 here tonight in Holstein. As we approach a minute to go in this third quarter, Wolverines look to spread the ball around. They find Keegan Volkert. Caleb Burns pressured as Keegan Volkert gets the high post look. Carter Canuck open top of the key for three, is up and rattles around. Can't find it. As Price brings it up the floor for the Raptors. Price dribbles it out of bounds himself as Wolverines will take possession heading the other way. Landon Johnson and Keegan Volkert come out of the game for the Wolverines as Brian Cohn and Trevor Town make their way in. Brian Cohn thinks three. Decides not to as Caleb Burns finds Trevor Town on the block. His layup is good. Count the basket. Dominant presence down low by Trevor Town. Trevor Town will make his third trip to the line tonight. His free throw to finish the three-point play is no good. As Winchell thinks open three and decides not to. Harriman looks to control the floor as the Raptors swing it. They skip to Harriman. He drives, kicks corner for Chance. His three-pointer is up and good. Another three-pointer for the Raptors. That's the end of the third quarter. As they take a break, so will we. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
Word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, at the start of our fourth quarter. 8 minutes to play here in tonight's ball game as Ridgeview is up on the Wolverines, 59-22. Burns finds Cone in the open for three in the corner, and his three-pointer is up and good. Wolverines come out of the timeout fired up, or coming out of the quarter fired up, looking to full court press as Harriman takes it all the way to coast. His layup is up and good. Another 2-point layup for Harriman. Burns thinks three and says no. Canuck finds Trevor Town and his cut to the basket. Another and one opportunity for Trevor Town. Another tough finish and in the paint there for Trevor Town. fourth trip to the line tonight. His free throw is up and good. 61-28 in favor of the Raptors. Wolverines finding a few baskets here. Price goes behind his back. Dumps off to Clausen, but goes right through his hands and out of bounds. The Wolverines ball heading the other way, and Coach Williams is fired up. Burns to bring it up for the Wolverines. He finds Cone again in the corner. He's thinking heat check. Just short. As Colpin looks to push it the other way. Good defense by Caleb Burns to tip it out. Raptors had the numbers there. Caleb Burns very active on both ends of the floor for the Wolverines. Winchell to inbound for the Raptors. Finds Prince. His shot is blocked by Cone. Rebound Johnson. Caleb Burns brings it up for the Wolverines. Ooh. Brian Cone was not paying attention on that pass. As Raptors take advantage of it again. And Cade Harriman lays in another layup. Wish we had the scoreboard running for them tonight. I'd like to see how many points Cade Harriman has at this point. Wolverines go back and forth between Trevor Town and Brian Cone as Ridgeview gets called for the push-off underneath the basket. Landon Johnson and Carter Canuck battling down there for some leverage. Murtu, Weiss, and Chance come into the game for the Raptors. Ball is on the floor. Tipped around. Harriman finds Price for another transition layup. Burns takes his time bringing it up the floor. Wolverines swing it around. Landon Johnson takes the three-pointer and is fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot three. First three-point attempt foul that we've seen this season. Landon Johnson's first free throw attempt is up and good. Finds the bottom of the net. Johnson's second attempt, up and good. Two swishes in a row for the Johnson kid. A few handshakes from teammates and Landon's good to go. Johnson's third attempt from the line is up and finds the bottom of the net. 3 for 3 from the line for Landon Johnson. Add to his total tonight. Wolverines look to press as some new Raptors make their way onto the floor. They work it around. Dane Winkle finds his way onto the floor. So does Caden Beatty. Raptors find Weiss on the open three. It's up and no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Raptors. It'll be Wolverine ball heading the other way. Caleb Burns bring it up the floor for the Wolverines. He works it around. Trevor Town goes high post. Beatty gets called for the hold. Caleb Burns drawing that foul. Trying to set up a pick and roll with Trevor Town. Some players for Ridgeview come into the game that we do not have listed on our rosters tonight. Number 32 and number 30. Good entry pass by Landon Johnson. Mishandled by Trevor Town as Raptors look to push. Beatty's three-pointer is up and no good as the ball's tipped around and Caleb Burns comes down with it. So we approach just under 3.5 minutes to play in this ball game. Another foul by Beatty. Caleb Burns draws that one again. Ball being inbounded on this near sideline by Carter Canuck. Gets it in at Caleb Burns. Trevor Town goes to work on the block. He comes down with another rebound. Trevor Town draws another foul. Be on Beatty again. That'll be his third foul here in the last minute. As Winchell comes back in for the Raptors and gives Murchu his blow for the night. That might be the last we see of Murchu. Trevor Town's free throw is up and no good. As Winchell stepped out of bounds as he caught that ball. A Wolverine ball heading the other way. Caleb Burns to drive it. Kick ball is not called, but we seem to play on. Find Landon Johnson. His pass is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Brian Cohn. It'll be Raptors ball heading the other way. Winchell brings it up. Raptors set up the pick and roll as Winchell attacks downhill and finishes with a nice easy layup. Nathan Gatto makes his way to the scorer's table for the Wolverines. Caleb Burns deep three attempt from Trevor Towns up and no good. Beatty brings it up the floor for the Raptors. Caleb Burns guarded by Winchell, or vice versa, sorry. Winchell guarded by Caleb Burns. Brian Cohn makes his way to the bench, and so does Landon Johnson, as Nathan Gatto and Keegan Volkert make their way into the game for the Wolverines. Hook shot by number 30 for the Raptors is up and no good as Caleb Burns brings it up the other way. Finds Nathan Gatto. Caleb Burns thinks deep three and hits it. Deep three by Caleb Burns. That is total for tonight. As Beatty brings it up the floor for the Raptors. Just another strong move by number 30. As Gatto comes down with the rebound. Euro step by Caleb Burns. It's mishandled as Caleb Burns. They find Caleb Burns again in the three. He gets pushed out of bounds. No call. As Winchell brings it up with 40 seconds to play in this game. Beatty calls for the pick and roll. He kicks to Winchell. 20 seconds to play here in tonight's matchup. Number 30's baseline jumper is up and no good. A rebound, Carter Canuck. Brings us to 10 seconds left to play in tonight's ball game as they find Nathan Gatto. Number 32 and Nathan Gatto fight for the jump ball as the final buzzer goes off. And bringing the final score 67-34 in favor of the Ridgeview Raptors. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good night.
Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Golf Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. You may not be imagining golf right now, but wouldn't you like to be? New member rates for a single membership only $214, and for a new family membership only $321. To get your membership today, mail checks to Quimby Golf Course, P.O. Box 36, or call 229-1381.
Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. Stop in before or after the game. Check out our menu, including chicken, hamburgers, tenderloins, pizza burgers and fries, and of course, ice cream of all kinds. Try our new flurry flavors or try your favorite classic. Proud to support the River Valley Wolverines, the Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. We hope you'll visit us soon.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.